Hey, my name's Nigel. Nice to meet you. How are you? Sure. Sure. Cool. I learned something the other day. It's not often that I learn. So when I do, I like to share. I learned that the human body is totally proportionate. Do you guys know that? Human body is totally proportionate. Like, for example, your foot is roughly the size of your forearm, right? From the elbow to the wrist. And using the same logic, your dick is about half the size of your dad's dick. Yeah, so... That's just something I learned the other day. That's a pretty normal guy, aside from his 22-inch hog. Not trying to brag or anything. I'm sure you guys can do basic math. My grandpa's is 44. He carries it like a stepladder. He's got back problems. The things you learn in a shed, you know? But, you learn facts every day. I was at the aquarium. You guys been there? That's where they feed the fish instead of eating them, in case you didn't know. I was at the aquarium. I learned this. Did you guys know that other than humans, dolphins are the only other animals that have sex for money? Did you guys? That's so crazy. I spent $173 at Ripley's Aquarium. Do you think that dolphin called me back? No call back from the dolphin. Get to travel a bunch doing comedy, some pretty cool places, not trying to brag or anything. Hamilton, Ontario, Oshawa, Ontario, Kitchener, Ontario. Really get to explore Ontario and what that has to offer. Mostly just rocks and hicks, but I was in Prescott, Ontario the other day. Town of 4,000 people. Their mayor is a skidoo jacket, lightly packed with hay, with a carved pumpkin resting gently on top of it. That's their mayor. So, it's down there. Stayed at a bed and breakfast. You guys ever have that experience? What an experience! A bed and breakfast? You don't get that at home. Just lunches and lawn chairs for this sad dog, right? So, went and stayed at the old B&B. I get it, you know, you pay money, you rest your head somewhere, but there's a hidden fee that not a lot of people know about, and that hidden fee is that in the morning, you have to go on a brunch date with an old guy. That's where you really pay. From the soul. Thought I was just sleeping somewhere, now I'm choking down damp toast with Clarence while he rattles on about some Neil Diamond concert he went to back in '85, right? That's when you realize at bed and breakfast, you're just paying money to visit someone else's grandparents. It's a scam. Smoke a lot of cigarettes, hack darts, suck butts. Anyone else? Cool. Smokers. I'm trying to quit, not really, but for the sake of the joke, I'm giving it a good whack, right? I don't have the balls to quit. Right? Like, usually I try and quit about halfway through a cigarette. That's prime quitting time for me, about halfway through, you know? I don't have the willpower, though. Like, the other day I was smoking and got about halfway through, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this poison. I'm not gonna let this run my life anymore. I went to flick it over a fence, except it didn't make it all the way over the fence. It just kind of landed on top of it. And then with nobody there, just to myself, I was like, rebound! Pick that shit up, smoke the rest of it. You know what I mean? Do you know how troubling that is? That's my, like that's if, like, an alcoholic, like, went to pour a glass of bourbon down the sink and some of it landed in a dirty cup and he's like, score, free refills. Be drunk forever. Proud to be Canadian, though. You guys a proud group of Canadian folks? Fair, eh? Take it easy. You didn't do much for it. I get it. Proud to be Canadian. You guys still stoked about our national animal, though? The beaver? You guys still revved up about the beaver? Got some beaver believers in here? That nibbly little idiot. Making houses out of sticks. You still think that fits our MO? The beaver? I think there should be a re-election every year for the national animal. For Canada, I'm voting meerkat. Because every time something happens in the world, we pop up and we're like, hey, what's going on over there? Don't want to get involved or anything unless, like, are you smoking a joint? No? Okay, I'm going to go back in this uncomfortable hole I live in. You know what I mean? I think that makes more sense. And then, like, the U.S. could be like a warthog. Like, they could be Pumbaa. and we could be Timon. Because they're a bunch of fat pigs and we're sitting right on top of them. You know what I mean? Just fits better. The national animal for Scotland is the unicorn. What the fuck? Scotland showed up to a game of rock, paper, scissors and played Dynamite, and we're all cool with that? We're at the meeting, everyone's picking out their animals. We put all our money down on beaver, because we thought that'd be flying off the shelves, right? Meanwhile, Scotland's like, yeah, we'll take unicorn. Like, you can fucking do that? I will take Falcor from the Neverending Story, please. You guys have been great. You're going to enjoy the rest of your show. Thank you very much.